A game to make him fall. Web novel Chapter 8. I decided I would definitely make him laugh again sometime. When I told my father that, I was yelled at again. He heatedly went on about how a woman's happiness lay in leaving a child in the world, but at present, it wasn't hard to imagine he just wanted a successor, given his age. Don't call me again. With those words I hung up, and faithful to them, he barged into the house next. It was a holiday, and he had barged in when that man was home, so I was more panicked than you could believe. My father demanded from him the meaning behind all of it. Because I had ended up leaking the fact that the separate rooms was his idea over the phone. I have no intent to embrace her. I do not love her, and I doubt she feels she wants to be embraced by me either. A woman's purpose isn't a tool to have children. If that's the reason you married her to me, then you are the one who made the wrong choice. So let me divorce her at once, and please marry her off to someone she properly loves. Those words shut both me and father up. Father returned as if running from the spot, and I put out some coffee. Thank you. I don't understand your thanks. You did that with me in mind, didn't you? I just wanted a divorce. Saying that sulkily, he sipped the coffee. He really was a kind person. It seems the individual himself hadn't realized it, but those truly were words sticking up for me. I opened my mouth to bring forth more gratitude. But the words coming from me were extremely twisted on the way out. Oh, are you really fine with that? If we divorce, you can't kill me, and a large sum of money will be distancing itself from you. That's right. I wouldn't want that. Could I hear your next plan? If I tell you, then you'd move so as not to be killed, wouldn't you? As your wife, I have the resolve to accept anything from you. I'd like you not to underestimate me. Even if this were a knife. He touched the coffee cup against my chest and grinned with just his lips. I stole the cup from his hands and downed its contents. Even if this were filled with poison. When I said that with a smile, he burst into laughter. Within this lifestyle, wasn't that the first time I saw a real smile from him? I thought. And with his lips alone still in a leisurely smile, he held up a finger. Then could I order another coffee? Without the poison, if you will. I've never even thought to feed you poison, dear. When I said that and assented, he reverted back to his usual expressionless state. That felt somewhat lonely, so I decided I would definitely make him laugh again sometime. A game to make him fall. Web novel. Chapter 9. I had fallen for him. I understood it only in hindsight, but at that point, I had fallen. When I was supposed to be dropping him, it was honestly pitiful and all that jazz, but my life from then on was like a gemstone to me. I still didn't understand love. But I still did treasure him. From there, another year and a half passed, and it was 3 years for our marriage. I was still playing the game to make him fall, and I had mastered his tastes in makeup and dress. Having come this far, I was already nothing but a woman in love, but my small bit of pride didn't allow me to accept that. He was going at it bit by bit, but there still was a change. Of all things, he got around to help around with the chores. At the start, any and everything was left to me. I had kept quiet to that point, but recently I protested that while I stayed home, for argument's sake, I still had a job, so wasn't that unfair? He accepted division of housework all too easily, and now, the laundry and trash every day was his charge. If it was that hard on you, you should have said something earlier. I don't want to have you dying from overwork. I want to kill you without being found out. It was a recent occurrence that he began to smile whenever he said something like that. We were becoming a family. Slowly, but surely. I was unbearably happy at that fact, and my heart danced at the prospect of having a warm household for the first time in my life. And his birthday came. Moving by the plan I had devised long beforehand, the preparations of morning to dinner, I did my best on my makeup and dressing up.